Hello leaders and welcome again. Do you have a definite purpose that guides your ambitions, vision and goals? If you walk around up and down in any city of this world and ask this one question to any number of people, odds are pretty good that 98% of those people will stare at you and say, "What do you mean?" Because simply they don't know the answer. According to the experts from ages, your purpose is the very foundation of what kind of results you are going to get in your life and what kind of life you are going to lead. Napoleon Hill wrote about it in his beautiful book, The Laws of Success. In that book, he says what a different story people would have to tell if they would adopt a definite purpose and stand by that purpose until it had time to become an all-consuming purpose. Beautiful words, aren't they? So in today's episode, we are going to uncover reality behind your purpose, your vision, and your goals, and how to discover them, because these three things are going to hand over to you the keys to your kingdom. And if today's episode resonates with you, I want to encourage you to join our movement of mastering the mind. By subscribing to our channel, you will gain a wealth of wisdom that is tailored to elevate you both inside and outside of the boardroom. Subscribe now and help us give this world better leaders together, who are not just leading organizations successfully, but are also leading their lives successfully. You see, it doesn't matter how you think you arrived here on this planet or under whose direction. The fact remains that each one of us has specific talents that are uniquely coded with our own DNA. The beautiful truth is, as you go through life, you just don't pick up things you like doing by chance. You discover what you are good at because you were meant to discover it. Just as you were meant to figure out what your hands do or how your legs work. Your unique gifts are hardwired into your system just as surely as your lungs are given their blueprint to breathe. And it's from these specific talents and gifts you are able to define and determine your definite purpose. The reason why you are here. You see, what's in you cannot be found in any other living human being. In fact, it's quite possible that what you bring to the table hasn't been duplicated ever since the time began. That's right. This purpose is serious business. If you fail to determine your definite purpose, everything else is wrong. It's like working with a broken compass. You may think you are going north, but you are not. You are not sure which direction you are heading. So you are just wandering aimlessly. Hence, I recommend that you recognize what is it you are good at. What is it you really love to do? Your purpose in this lifetime is to do the thing that you love. Now, I have had people come up to me and say they already know what they are good at and what they love to do. But they think they will never earn money doing it. Now listen to this very carefully. When you are sorting out your purpose, I don't want you to think about it at all. The idea that you cannot earn money by doing what you love is absurd. It's not true. Just abandon it. You can earn money at anything. Once you determine your purpose, you won't even have to think hard on how to earn money. It's as if you are being guided by an unseen hand, heading in the right direction, and everything falls into place. The key to your life is not that you settle for the safe thing that will bring in the money. The key is to turn and do what you really love. Fall in love with an idea. That's your life. That's your purpose. Now, what do I mean by falling in love with an idea? You see, most of the times when we think of love, we tend to think two human beings in love. When they are in love, they enjoy same ideas. Their feelings are in harmony. So love is resonance. Love occurs when two entities are on the same frequency. So when a person falls in love with an idea, his conscious and subconscious are resonating. They are in sync. And it's what's going on in the mind that dictates the vibration of the body. And the body moves into action. So you must first allow yourself to fall in love with an idea. What is it you really love to do? The Victorian psychologist Alfred Adler once said, "I am grateful for the idea that has used me." When you fall in love with an idea, it guides you. You don't guide it anymore. The idea guides you. Moreover, you are not going to find yourself struggling to achieve your purpose. It will push you out of the bed in the morning long before your alarm clock considers doing the same. When you land on your purpose and truly start doing what you love, it's like being a 12 years old again, waking up to your first glorious day of summer vacation. What might have been boring and hard work for you just a day before is suddenly a grand opportunity and discovery. You are now loaded with ambition. Did the weather change? No. Did the sun rise several hours sooner? Of course not. The only entity that changed between the last day of the school and the first day of the vacation was you. In similar fashion, acting on your purpose pushes your ambition through the roof. The gifts within you were programmed to sing in a spotlight on center stage. The performance you do from that center stage, that's your life's purpose. You see, purpose gives meaning to why you are doing what you are doing. It's time to listen to that inner voice, to give serious attention to what comes naturally to you, to what gets you juiced, to what gets you moving at the start of each day. It's time to sit down and have a serious truth session with yourself. See, understand this. Nobody knows your gifts better than you. It's an innate sense you only have. I don't care what your parents, your guardians, your teachers, bosses, and your best friends have said in the past, and neither should you. And in this truth session, don't entertain any negatives about yourself, past or present, real or imagined. Absolutely refuse to entertain them. You see, in many cases, it is this ongoing conscious attention on the negativity and failure that keeps people away from making any kind of different directional moves in their lives. See, I understand you might have had your failings in your life. I have had failings in my life too. But when we fail, it's not the fault issue. We simply were not in harmony with what we were trying to do. You might have had failed relationships in your past that's left you with the opinion that it was your fault. Now mentally you start playing the tapes back again and again, rethinking what you said and how you acted. You are so deeply involved in what you should have done differently that you are not seeing the bottom line. The relationship was not in harmony. It was not resonating. You might have failed in school. How can you get straight A's with something that you are not in harmony with? You must recognize the unique gift of you. You are an individualized, phenomenal expression of life. And remember, you are not on this planet to live someone else's dream. So what is it you love to do? Don't bother yourself with what anyone else tells you for why you are here. As I have already explained, when you are not on purpose, odds are pretty good that you are not going to build in the right direction. But equally as important is this, When you believe you have found your purpose, do not allow yourself to be dissuaded by others' opinion. Don't allow them to tell you in which direction to build. See, if you are not on purpose, everything is off course. When you have the right purpose, you will easily develop the right vision. When you have the right vision, you will quickly recognize the right goals. Now, what we want to understand is that purpose leads to vision and vision leads to goals. Once you have found your purpose, how do you express it? By creating and maintaining a vision. A vision is what you do with your life. Vision is the strategy behind the fulfillment of your purpose. And you accomplish this strategy by creating several short-term goals to keep you on course. Your vision is the key connector between your daily goals and your lifetime purpose. Now, how do you fix on your vision and then plot your course? Consider this example. You have to attend a wedding in Mumbai and you are here in New Delhi, India. You have a few days to spare, you wanted to spend some quality time with your family, so you decided to go there driving with your family instead of taking a flight. Now, as you plot the course, you would be driving from New Delhi to Jaipur, Jaipur to Ratlam, Ratlam to Vadodara, from Vadodara to Surat, and finally from Surat to Mumbai. You are plotting your vision, you see, to get you from point A to point B. Now, when you get in the car to begin the trip, which city you must be thinking of? Jaipur. You had to get to Jaipur first. If you missed Jaipur, there would be a good chance you wouldn't find your way to the wedding at all. So Jaipur has to be first on your list. That must be your goal. After Jaipur was accomplished, Ratlam becomes your goal. And so on, all the way to your final destination, which is Mumbai. See, I have had people come up to me that they have given up on their big dreams because they never seemed to get closer, no matter what they envisioned or they tried. The error they are making is that they are looking for their Mumbai goal while they are still sitting in the driveway in New Delhi. In many instances, they are writing their Mumbai goal on a goal card I have given to them, or they are writing it in a journal or somewhere. This is all well and good, but if you are not also plotting your course to get from where you are to where you want to be, if you are not figuring out the first goal for Jaipur, then following the plot line forward in progressing order, you might end up in Kolkata instead. You have got to plot the course. Figure out what you need to do between here and there and make those your goals. Now, I want you to grasp this concept in depth by playing this episode over and over and over again until you have a fair understanding of what you need to do in order to discover your purpose, your vision, and your goals. Because until you do it, you will be like a ship without any compass and captain wandering here and there aimlessly, which either will sink or will be found on a deserted beach in the vast ocean of life. And believe me, it's not a good position to be in. While I'll be sharing 3 distinct thumb rules for you to remember once you have your course plotted in the subsequent episode of Purpose, Vision and Goals. Do not miss out on that episode. Watch it, as it has the potential to change the course of your life like night and day. Up until then, keep thinking about your purpose, vision and goals. And I'll see you real soon. This is Chirag Kansal and thank you for joining us today.